it is amazing to have Trump back in the seat of power. He's not there just yet. But when you had the midterms with Matt Gaetz and he was fighting Kevin McCarthy and he was saying, we want single issue spending bills, they basically said, screw you. We're not going to let you do it. And it was a war. Now that Trump is back in the kitchen, all of these people are starting to fall in line knowing this will be the end of their career if they defy not just Trump, but basically the richest guy in the world and the popular mandate.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And people are pretending to be really offended by it. But in fact, all it is a transparent version of what always happens, and certainly happens in the Democratic Party. The Democrats have party discipline. How do you enforce party discipline? Shekels. Money. The donors, but Musk is doing it publicly.
Do you guys feel like this is a positive or a negative? It's my sense that this is what happens regardless of whether or not the public knows about it. And the fact that Musk is putting this stuff on X for anyone that wants to go ahead and look and comment and have an opinion about, it's open for discussion. I feel like this is a good thing. And so I don't know, aside from people being like, well, he wasn't elected, which fair enough, he wasn't, but he's just doing the same kind of activism that anyone else could do. It's just that because he's Elon Musk, he gets a lot of attention. If Tim does the same thing, he'll get a certain level of response and he'll be able to generate a certain amount of political activity just by saying, we need to oppose this, blah, blah, blah. Why would it be wrong that Musk does it? And so what are your thoughts on it?
I think Elon Musk's bully pulpit is a little bit more potent than Tim's because he's the CEO of Twitter. Not only that, his threats mean a lot more than a threat from Tim Pool. Tim Pool says, I'm going to support a primary challenger.
Forget that I mentioned Tim then. It's not about Tim. I'm talking about...
Look what you did to him.
What do you think?
Look what you did to Tim.
No, it's just that if Elon Musk wanted to, he could comfortably fund a primary challenger.
Think it's a good or a bad thing? That's the heart of my question.
When he's on my side, I think it's a good thing. When he's not, I don't. I don't know. Is that too nakedly partisan?
Well, it's pragmatism.
Ron,
what do you think?
I think it's exactly what you guys said. I mean, he is. I do think that it makes a difference. I'll say this much: it does make a difference that it is now publicly. Again, I think the transparent aspect of it is a plus for American politics. It's a plus for democracy, and it also draws on. What are the two big disadvantages conservatives and Republicans, and to the extent that Venn diagram has a very large intersection, then great, have had in messaging and in political pressure? It has been the fact that the organs of information have been in the hands of adversaries. Now you have someone who is pretty conservative, who is utilizing the crowd-sourced nature. I don't want to overstate the case because we were talking about the mysteries of monetization on X before we went on. It's not quite a truly democratic, but it's as democratic and meritocratic as any source of news and information in world history, period.
I think it also relates to money in politics. Maybe, Ron, you could tell us a little bit more about how you think that plays into this. I forgot the important case that that precluded a lot of... I can pull it up.
Well, when I first attended the Lincoln-Douglas debate, okay, I can tell you...
Citizens United, that's what I was trying to reference.
Okay, that's what you're referring to.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about my childhood, during shortly before the Civil War. I had to prompt them, okay, about the Lincoln-Douglas debate. That's the level of sophistication in this room, folks. Citizens United. Well, look, Citizens United. How is it that you think that this affects?
No, because I guess the threat is down. Like he's threatening the primary and would support them with his own money.
All right, but It has always been the case that people, that, that money is extremely powerful and influential in politics.
I mean, well, when people talk about Citizens United, they get so wrapped up in whether or not it's fair and stuff, and I can't help but think about the fact that Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton when she spent $1 billion. Barack Obama spent $1 billion, and his party is ostensibly opposed to Citizens United. Donald Trump beat Kamala Harris when she spent $1 billion. So as much as people as much as people like to go ahead and make hay about the fact that there's money in politics, it doesn't directly translate to victories. It does not, no matter what anyone says. And when you see that the massive amounts of money, Donald Trump has outspent like 3-1.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.